Hey, I'm Joy. Let's go for a cruise. Welcome to the next episode of Icarus Uprising. In the last episode, we tried to stop Hades, but unfortunately, he destroyed the three sacred treasures, and then swallowed Pit whole. Yeah, that was a fun chapter, but now we gotta go on and try to find a new solution to our little problem here of we can't beat Hades without a treasure, so this chapter will be going to Chapter 24, The Three Trials. Alright, well, let's... Well, these trials do tend to be lead to something. Well, without further ado, let's get a move on.
It's go time!
Given the current circumstances, I don't see how we can defeat Hades.
So you got us some help?
Not yet. That's why we're going to meet Dyntos.
Cool! I can't wait to meet the god of snacks.
Actually, he's the god of the Forge. He made the three sacred treasures. He creates all weapons, even that sad little one you're using now.
It's not sad, it's awesome!
Thanks to Hades, the three sacred treasures are out of commission. But I'm hoping Dyntos will create a new weapon for you.
A super-powered one, right?
Yes, but I should warn you.
Good thing he's on our side.
Well, not yet.
So we've got Underworld troops and the forces of nature here.
Yes,
Does that seem weird to you?
very.
There are even some armed troops in the mix. What exactly is going on here?
Well, it certainly would be odd to have a sudden alliance between the Underworld, nature, Aurum, and... That was a Palutena force. That's strange.
Why, hello there, Palutena, and hello to your little helper as well.
Hey, Dyntos!
That's Lord Dyntos to you, sonny.
I apologize for his impertinence, sir. So, do you know why we're here?
Of course, you want to slay Hades to protect the celestial balance.
That's exactly right.
Oh, to be young, energetic, and have a head stuffed with wool. I jest. I like the cut of your jib. If you can make it all the way to me and pass my three trials, I'll lend you a hand.
Up ahead is Dyntos' workshop.
Ooh, fancy!
Well, at least he's giving us a fair chance.
From the outside, you wouldn't think a hall this big could fit inside.
It is a bit incongruous.
How did these enemies get in here?
I made them. They might be forgeries, but they're superior to the originals. And they're just the tip of the iceberg. You don't have the gumption to handle them. You've got no shot at Hades.
So if I pass this test, you'll make a new weapon for me?
Yes, sirree. That's a promise.
You know, the three sacred treasures weren't exactly durable. Can you please make sure that this new weapon won't just fall apart?
Palutena, you'd be wise to put a muzzle on your chicken.
I apologize for him. Again.
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to be rude.
Oh, that's all right. Now I don't feel bad about what's going to happen to you.
Uh-oh.
This doesn't look good.
Watch out, Pit!
Now this is a hootenanny.
Glad one of us is having a good time.
That was neat.
Welcome, Whippersnapper. Come right this way.
Nice THXQ. Always love to hear it. Just laying there.
Dyntos!
If you want a new weapon, you must prove your mettle by passing 3 trials.
Thanatos has run for his money with that
What
pose.
do I do now?
Head up those stairs. I'm sure Dyntos will explain your next step.
Your first trial consists of 3 challenges. You must overcome all 3.
It's called the Three Trials, after all.
You're headed, Sonny.
You're not snooping, are you, Pit?
Well, excuse me. Since when is it a crime to explore a level?
Well, it's a good idea to go exploring. 'Cause... Zodiac Chamber... Pisces Heel. This is the final Zodiac Chamber in the game.
That, my winged friend, was a Zodiac Chamber. As you know, Zodiac Chambers contain special weapons and powers. You did know that, didn't you?
Information sharing is performed on a strictly need-to-know basis.
That is not very helpful, Palutena. On the
All
subject...
sorts of enemies seem to be getting in the mix.
Sometimes it feels like I'm fighting the entire universe.
So now that I have some spare time, I chose a bow for this chapter, and interestingly, I got the phosphor bow. Interesting thing. It's noted that Dyntos makes all the weapons available to you. It's specifically stated in the idol that the phosphor bow is made from Phosphorus' scarf. Yeah, how did Dyntos get his hands on that? I don't even want to know.
You unlock the door.
See you on the other side. I have to defeat this guy again?
It was just tragic seeing the majestic immortal bird fell by such a little angel.
That majestic bird tried to kill me!
If it makes you feel any better, this phoenix is one of Lord Dyntos' creations.
That was supposed to be a surprise, you big party pooper.
You've done a lovely job with it, Lord Dyntos.
Well, thank you. Almost puffed up as a pastry over the results. It may be my finest work yet.
Yeah, it looks great.
I'm choosing to hear only your words and not your tones, Sonny.
I'm loving this Dyntos guy. Alright, yeah, I know that the phosphor comment I just made, but still.
Extinguished again!
Sorry you had to go through that a second time.
And that's what boss rushes do. I don't need to worry about it. Yeah, Dyntos is already being very hilarious.
Saving the world, one mysterious door at a time.
Proceed to the left.
It helps that Dyntos has a very familiar voice. Can't quite put my finger on it. But the image of a skull with a very evil laugh comes to
Remember,
mind.
if an Orn lands even one hit on you, it's the end.
So don't freeze up like a lizard in roller skates.
Oh, he won't. His style is more deer in the headlights.
Okay, enough. Miss me?
There's something weird about those treasure boxes.
What does that mean?
My goodness, you're thick. It means they're all traps, you dunce.
Yeah, just great. Not only do we have bumpity bombs to worry about, we have 3 mimic cuties. How wonderful. Yeah, best just be careful with the bumpity bombs. Just try to stay at a distance of all of the mimic cuties. Take them out one by one is the best way of handling it. At least headaches. Yeah, this section is just a trial of patience.
Miss me?
And great, I just activated a second one at once. Oh, well, I got the other one anyway, so... no harm. Good riddance. Oh, how wonderful. Hey, look! A Medusa head! Barely get to see this one. This is a very useful item. Turn your enemies to stone. How wonderful. Certainly giving off a lot of noise.
Hey, it's Gragalanch! Strong and silent as ever, I see.
Yep, and he's still got a busted keister.
I have to hand it to you. Your craftsmanship and attention to detail is just amazing.
If you wanted to, you could build the strongest army the world has ever seen.
Not interested, though creating enemies is terribly fun. I use your experiences as the blueprints.
You can see into my brain?
Lord Dyntos is powerful beyond imagination.
Does that mean he's even more powerful than Hades? I hear you, Gragalanch.
Yeesh. No wonder we're turning to this guy for the sacred treasure replacement. But yeah, just hilarious. You can make the most powerful army in the known universe. He's just not interested in doing so. I like that trope. Overly powerful, but not interested in using that power for anything power-related. Oh, he's got a better boss victory quote this time.
Alrighty, on to the next boss.
How is that huge arm enemy moving so fast?
I gave it a healthy dose of Dyntos magic. Can't have you getting bored now, can I? What can I say? I like to make my guests feel secure.
Oh yeah, real secure, trapping us in with enemies. Another runaway chest.
Here you go.
That was it? Really?
Okay, moving forward.
see who the last boss is. Oh, it's the Kraken again.
Back on the pirate ship?
A pretty faithful reproduction, wouldn't you say?
There's stuff here that I didn't notice before. This has to be another one of Lord Dyntos' creations, right?
It doesn't matter if it is or it isn't. That Kraken is real.
Why don't you get a little closer to him and verify that hypothesis, Sonny? I'm sure the Kraken would like nothing more than to turn you into chum salad.
That won't be happening. I beat a Kraken once, and I can do it again.
Yeah, angel chum salad. No, that doesn't sound very appetizing, even for a Kraken.
That's right, you tentafool!
Tentafool? Nice one, kid.
Yeah, real nice.
All right! That's the last of them! Can I have my new weapon now?
Not so fast. Do you remember the name of this chapter?
Wasn't it the one trial or something?
You're a couple trials short there, Sonny.
Those 3 bosses weren't the 3 trials?
Hey there.
Magnus! And Dark Lord Gal? Why are you here with Gal, Magnus?
What can I say? The old god asked me to fight you, so here I am.
Think you'll be able to take the both of us, Pit?
I don't really have a choice.
This is unexpected.
Magnus, that's really you, right?
The one and only.
I was sure you were another of Lord Dyntos' creations.
That is the most likely explanation.
It's also the most incorrect. I just invited these two here to help test you.
In that case, I have some questions for you, Magnus. Why were you so quick to join up with me when we first met? And how were you stronger than any other human I've ever seen? And
What is this, 20 questions?
maybe.
Well, I don't have any answers for you. I'm only here to test you.
Angel, it's the law of the Underworld you will call, yes?
Of course it is.
Then concentrate on proving yourself, not what we're saying. Hold your questions for after you save the world.
Well, I guess that works fine. Anyways, this boss is very interesting. Magnus will attack you close up, while Gal will focus on ranged attacks. They both have separate health bars, so take out whichever one you find more pressing issue. And oh no! Ah! Yeah, if you defeat one, they get a drink of the gods for your efforts. But yeah, simple, albeit very creative boss.
That's the end of the boat!
Not bad, face.
Where are you going? Lady Palutena, what are you doing here?
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to finish you!
Do I really have to fight this imposter? I know you like making recreations, but this is really in poor taste.
Oh, don't get all huffy now. Besides, if that Palutena is a copy, then where's the real Palutena?
Where she always is. Right, Lady Palutena? Lady Palutena?
Yeah.
What? Oh, I'm glad I decided to attack.
Yeah, that is not Palutena, not at all. No way, Lord Dyntos. No way to convince us. No, sir. Alright, this one can be a little tricky. She really likes spamming shots at you. So, be very good at dodging. Pseudo. I don't see what's pseudo about her.
You big fake.
At least
whatever you say there.
Good job there, Sonny.
There's just one trial left.
Yes, I'm quite aware of that. Here it is, the great sacred treasure.
You're just giving it to me? I don't have to do something horrible first?
That depends on your definition of horrible.
Wait! Don't shoot! Dang! Now this is a trial!
Look alive out there, Sonny! This is a far cry from the three sacred treasures of old, huh? This beauty is the pure orichalcum.
Wow! I don't know what that is. Palutena, you're alright!
I don't know what happened. I must have fallen asleep.
What? Since when do you nap on the job?
You can thank Lord Dyntos for that little trick. Watch out, Pit!
Wow.
That was really close!
I told you this thing was powerful.
But Lord Dyntos, aren't you worried about what might happen if this fell into the wrong hands?
Of course I am. That's why I'm testing this young warrior. I need to know if he has the skills and heart to operate the great sacred treasure.
The Great Sacred Treasure is serious business.
Instead of dodging its incoming shots, try running to the side. Anticipate where it will finish its movement, then hit it with a side dash charge shot.
And this boss is pretty simple. The attacks are easy enough to avoid. They just pack a punch. And yeah. Neat little boss fight for the final trial.
Woohoo! Into the victor go the spoils!
Nicely done.
Now this is where it's at!
Lord Dyntos?
Yep, that's my name.
That was quite a few enemies for 3 trials, wouldn't you agree?
I might have thrown in a few freebies.
Oh dear.
Are you sure it's a good idea to send Pit out with that without any training? Yeah, alright. But yeah, that's the 3 trials. It's a neat little chapter. I enjoy it, at least. Dyntos is a very fun character. And, yeah, all around the chapter's pretty good for the final regular chapter. It's got good music. The boss rush at the end is a nice little concept. That's pretty neat. And yeah, just all around pretty neat chapter. But without anything else to say, next time we move on to Chapter 25, The War's End. This is the final chapter. We're going to be using the Great Sacred Treasure, which is why I decided to bring a bow for this chapter, Pit's signature weapon type. Though you can't use an actual signature weapon until you complete this chapter. By the way, keep your ears on the wireless. I'll be sailing off for now. Hope you enjoy me for the next cruise. Till then, bon voyage!